Hey, how y'all doing? It's Sharonda, and hey, how y'all doing? And today I am here with some coloring. I'm going to be working out a Witchy Vibes Bold and Easy Coloring Book by Jade Summer. I found this book on Amazon. So let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? So what I'm going to do right now, what you see me doing is finding my coloring page, but I'm going to go ahead and color this little cat, and we're going to color us a black cat. And I added the piece of paper behind the page is because a lot of the coloring books that I purchased, I do get them off of Amazon, and the pages are super, super thin. So when you get these coloring books, what they're telling you is to add a page behind the actual coloring page that you're doing, because when you're coloring with markers, no matter what type of coloring marker you're using, it's going to bleed through, because as you're coloring, the marker is laying down wet. So it has to dry as you're coloring. So because it won't since it won't bleed through, I can't talk, what's wrong with me? Since it won't bleed through, you add that protective page back there. I have to get thicker paper. What I'm using right now behind this page is the printer paper, and that's super thin, but it helps for now. I'm gonna get some construction paper. They have like a I'm trying to find the one a lot of people use, like a, it looks like a those little thin clear boards or whatever. That's what I need. A lot of folks use those, so I'm either going to use that, or I'm just going to get the construction paper, you know so that it helps a little bit better. But I love using it, but I kind of like using the typing paper as well, because I mean the printing paper as well, because listen, once I finish doing this coloring, like this cat image is also on the printing paper. It just looks really super cool or whatever. But anyway, the markers that I'm using I also purchased off of Amazon, and the brand that I got is just a generic brand that I got. I think I bought how many colors? I think it's 100 and something colors that I brought. It was a sale on Amazon that I caught it on. And these are double-sided markers. Most of the markers that you see, mainly like the acrylic markers and things like that, they are double-sided. You have like a fine tip. As you can see, what I'm doing right here is with the fine tip, I'll go ahead and do those edgings, the edgings, and you can do like the shading and whatever with the fine tip. And as you saw earlier with the thicker tip, you can, like how I color in that full body of the cat. So the markers are really great, and like as I get more into this coloring thing, there's so many options for markers. Like, I have so much stuff in my Amazon cart right now for coloring. It's really crazy, but it's just great. So yeah. And coloring for me, I've been coloring for a while, off and on. I kind of like fell off of it, but like the end of 2024, I started getting back into it along with my digital journaling. It's just a really great stress reliever for me. And one of my bookish folks that I'm really cool with in the book community, Anaya, over at the Well Read Pharmacist, I believe, like at the like also like kind of like at the end of 2024, she created a coloring crew, where she provided like these great little slides or whatever. But you can sign up for her coloring crew, and you can post a coloring page a day, and she gives you like these really little cute backgrounds or whatever that you can use for it. She provides a lot of details of where you can purchase coloring products and stuff, not just from her. She has an Amazon storefront, but from like other places, and websites, and coloring pages as far as like Instagram, and threads and stuff that you can follow, to find some really cute coloring pages and stuff like that. But yeah, Amazon has been my go-to right now. So right now, as you can see, I am coloring in the face of the cat. I went a little off with the whiskers of our kitty here. Um, as I was thinking, like, I wasn't thinking, but I was thinking. I don't know what I'm talking about right now, but anyway, as I was coloring in the cat, this all black cat, I was just like, oh my god, with the eyes and the whiskers, I took a white gel marker, as you can see, and I filled in just filled in the whiskers so it can show up against the black marker. But as you can see later, I went a little bit overboard with the whiskers, but you'll see. I feel like I did too much. I should have just left it alone where it was right here, but I did not do that. But anyway, you guys will see what I'm talking about when I get back to that to that point. But she provides a lot of information when you sign up for her coloring crew. I will leave the details of where you can sign up. I think she still has the Google contact form up, but I'll leave the information in the in the description thing. So if you're a person that colors, you're interested in joining a coloring team, crew, whatever, definitely check out what Miss Well Read Pharmacist has going on here. So as you can see what I did with these whiskers, y'all, I don't know what I was thinking about when I colored in these whiskers. I was like, oh my god. Because when I finished the picture, I was like, oh. But I do go in and try to clean it up a little bit. But yeah, so right now oh my god, I don't know what I was thinking about. But anyway, I'm taking a pink marker and I'm going in. As you can see, I did the nose and I did like the inside of that cat ears. This is what I'm trying to do now, y'all. I'm trying to go in and actually clean up what I did with the whiskers. But you know what? Our cat is just different. Our black cat is different. So yeah. And what I'm doing here, I'm taking a dark gray color marker, and because when I was coloring with the black marker, sometimes when you color, you're leaving in like these little, white, parts or whatever. So I figure I'd take like a gray marker and kind of like fill those in as well. So that is what I'm doing here. And then right about now, I'm gonna go in with a purple and yellow marker, and I'm going to color the bow in the hat of the cat. So pretty much I figured the bow and hat definitely should match. So I was thinking, like, when I'm coloring or whatever. So I feel like I felt like it should be matching, and that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do like the little yellow portion of the bow. I think this is coming out. I mean, once I finished it, I thought it was cute. But yeah, coloring for me is just another super way to relax. And the month of January has been interesting so far here in the United States. So I think coloring is going to be, I need to color a page every day. Like right about now is not so much of work, but yeah, I need to probably more than likely do a page a day. It's gonna relax me. It's gonna calm down my anxiety. Yeah, it's gonna calm my mind. Not even it's going to, it pretty much it has to right now. So, But adding coloring to my YouTube channel, I know a lot of folks found me as far as like, reading, as far as the books and everything like that. But as 2025 has come in, and as the months come upon us, and things get a lot more, again, interesting here in the States. I think a lot of people are going to be picking up a lot of extra hobbies, or, whatever you should call it, stress relievers. I think it's going to be called stress relievers in a few. But I want to add, a lot more things to my channel outside of reading. And as I was going to say earlier, I know a lot of people found me, as far as like reading, and things like that. And I appreciate every follow that I have. It takes a lot to build over here on YouTube, and yeah. But I'm just going to be adding a little bit more things to my repertoire of things that I do over here on YouTube. I do the coloring, I play on my Switch, I collect tarot decks. I'm definitely going to be doing more unboxings and things like that for my tarot decks. So that's definitely going to be a thing that I want to do. Because and what I want to do for my tarot decks, I actually want to buy me like a little cabinet or whatever. So yeah. But as you can see with the white gel pen, I just went in and, did the corners of the hat, and did like those little areas of the hat, the little folds of the hat or whatever, just to add a little, razzle dazzle to the hat. And what I'm doing right here is I am just going in with the gel pen again. And you know how with black cats, sometimes they have like these, these little flashes of white hairs through their fur or whatever. This is what I'm doing right now. So I'm just going throughout the cat and just adding these little extra little white hairs or whatever. Give that little cat a little, again, a little razzmatazz, a little razzle dazzle, spice her up a little bit. And I thought I was doing something. I don't know what I was thinking about when I was doing the cat eyes. I was trying to make them yellow, right? Because you see I'm going in with several yellow markers. You know how with black cats they have like that yellow part of their eyes or whatever, and that's what I was thinking of doing. I probably should have added the yellow around the eyes before I did all that black, but you know what? We learn as we go, and that's what I'm doing. So yeah. But we're coming up on the end of our coloring right here. I'm still trying to fix these eyes, y'all, but just I'm glad for every follow that I have. I'll be doing some different things. Coloring will be another one that I'll be adding here, and I'm glad that you guys are here for the ride. We're about to come up on the end of this video, and I appreciate you so much if you stayed through the end. And until the next one, later days. Bye.